Hi there, welcome back to the Inclusive Classroom. Yes, my name is Blessing Evalsam, and you are welcome again. Happy New Year to all of you. I know I've been off your screen for some time now. Don't blame me. I've been looking for content for you all. I've been looking for content that would impress you. So today we're going to be talking about something really interesting. I know that the holiday is over and a lot of children have resumed school. Some are yet to resume, and some parents are looking for the best school to enroll their child in. So today I'm here specifically for parents who have special needs children or a child with learning disability or any form of disability, be it a physical disability, it could be visual impairment, it could be hearing impairment, whatever the disability is or whatever the special need of that child is. So today I'm going to give you some checklists that you have to look out for before you enroll your child in that school. You can't just take your child to anywhere, and we know that looking for a good school for that child can be a very beautiful task. It's a beautiful task actually, because these are our special children. So we have to look for a school that embraces all that we need. Now, the first thing you have to look out for if you're going to enroll your child into that school is accessibility. Is the school accessible for your child? We're considering the child, since the child is our major focus for today. So not just for today, the child is actually our major focus. So you have to look out for the accessibility of this school. Is the school accessible? Are the classrooms accessible? Is the school building accessible for your child? You cannot have a child that is visually impaired and then taking the child to a school that has a lot of staircases, and this child has to climb and climb before he or she gets to the class. The facilities have to be physically accessible too. So even the school itself should be accessible. You cannot be considering taking a special needs child or a child with a disability to a school that is really, really far from where you stay. It should be accessible both for the child and also for you, because you know that taking care of this child can be a beautiful task, and you don't want to feel really frustrated and tired before you even get to the school. And once this happens for you, it also affects the child, because at some point the child starts to feel frustrated, because the child knows that you have to take them to a very far distance, like they have to travel before they get to school. So consider accessibility. All right. The second thing on your checklist should be inclusive culture. Does this school have an inclusive culture? Do they embrace inclusion? You know that we don't, not all schools actually embrace inclusion. So you don't want to take your child to a school that doesn't embrace inclusivity or doesn't embrace inclusion. They don't support children with disability or with special needs. There are some schools that when you take your child to that school, the atmosphere in the school already tells you that you're not welcome in this school, because the way they'll start looking at your child like, this one has something, or this one is not sane, or this one, how is this one going to cope, that kind of thing. So you don't want to take your child to that kind of school, because if you take your child to that kind of school, it's going to bring down the child's self-esteem. You don't want to do that. So you want to take your child to a school that values diversity and supports children with disability. No matter the disability, supports children with disability. Third thing on your checklist should be disability awareness and qualified staff. Are the staff in this school aware that we have children with disabilities? Are the staffs in this school aware that we have children with learning disability, that there are children that cannot actually read, children that have dyslexia, there are children that have dyscalculia? Are these teachers aware that we have children with special needs in education? If these teachers are aware, do they have the qualification to take care of these children? Do they have the qualification to teach this kind of children? Do they have the qualification to cater for this kind of children? So those are the things you should look out for. If the teachers are not qualified and are not aware of these things, they won't be able to even help your child when you're not there. Remember, the second home for a child is the school. is the school environment. If you're not there, what is happening? What are they learning? So the third thing on your checklist has to be disability awareness and qualified staff. Number four on my checklist is support services. Support services can be in any form, but I'll be mentioning just two of these support services. The first one is that the school should provide special educational programs from time to time. Special educational programs that would help to teach these children self-awareness, help to teach them self-confidence, help to teach them how they are going to cope with life out there, probably after school or after high school or something, things that will help them to cope with jobs outside school, because there's actually a life outside school. If you're doing these things for them in the school, how would they cope outside school? And the second support service I'm going to mention is IEP. IEP is called Individualized Educational Plan. Individualized educational plan is a plan that is tailored to meet the child's specific needs. For example, okay, I'm actually going to talk about individualized educational plan in another video where I'm going to really talk about what should be in an IEP. But I'm just going to give you an overview of what an IEP is. An IEP is a plan that contains every activity that a child with a special need can take part in, the activities, the people involved in catering for this child or supporting this child, the collaborations, just the activities during the process of schooling. So there are things that you can do for this child. You don't just take a child to a school and you know that this child has a special educational needs, or this child has a disability, and you just take the child to any school and they just teach anything. No, you don't do that. A school that embraces inclusion will know that a special needs child or a child with a disability needs an IEP, which is an individualized educational plan. And remember, you don't just give a child an IEP, you have to give a child an IEP that is tailored to the child's specific needs. I don't know if you understand. So you're giving a child that has dyslexia an IEP that is going to help the child to become better at reading, not an IEP that is going to help the child to become better with mathematics. So there are activities you can put in an IEP that is going to help the child. The fifth and the sixth thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to put them together, is accreditation and reputation. Make sure that the school you're going to enroll your special needs child or your child with a disability should be accredited by a recognized accreditation body. You don't just want to take your child to a school that at the end of the day is as if the child did not go to school. Make sure you enroll the child in a school that is accredited. And then reputation. What is the school's reputation in the community? You don't just take a child to a school when you don't even know the reputation of the school. Ask around, ask people, maybe somebody that you know that has taken a child there, or people in the community. Ask around, what is the reputation of this school? Do they have a track record of supporting students with disabilities? The students that have disabilities that come out of this school, what do they become of at the end of the day? You need to ask questions. You need to ask questions. And aside that, above all of these things, instead of looking from afar and asking questions from afar, visit the school. Visit the school. Spend some time in the school, 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the school. Ask questions, look around, see how the teachers are communicating with the students, see the environment in the school. Does the school support inclusion? Is it an inclusive environment? Are the teachers friendly? These are things you should look out for. Now, these things can also be put into consideration by parents who do not have special needs children. In fact, I think every child has, they used to say something that everybody has a disability. So whether a child can reach, he will still lag behind in something. You know, if a child can read, maybe it's mathematics that the child does not really know. You might want to consider taking this child to an inclusive school, right? So this video is not just for parents with special needs children or disability. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. Parents, guardian is for everyone. So by considering these factors, you can then make an informed decision whether the school you want to enroll your child in is fit for the child or is fit for you as a parent. So you want to consider all of these things. I hope that this video has been helpful to you. I hope I have answered some of your questions, some of your doubts. Please go ahead and visit that school, check all of these things, and then you'll be glad you did. Please, if you find this video helpful, like this video, share it, comment under it, and subscribe to this channel, because I'll be bringing more of these videos to your screens. Yes, and please like the video. Please like the video, subscribe. If you like the video, YouTube is going to know that actually this video is useful and would want to share it to other people. Turn on your notification bell so when I drop a video, you would be the first to see it. Thank you so much.